Yes folks, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a beer review. We're going to be popping the top on a beer review. It's been a while since I've done a beer review actually, a full beer review video. But also what I'm going to be doing is just, well, to be honest guys, I'm asking a bit of advice from you as well. So my last video was a mooch around video. I really enjoyed that. Me and my son mooched around my local town. So just want to put a question out there to you absolute legends is, do you think it's something that you'd like to see more of? Do you think it's something that I could do? Did you enjoy the video? Because it's something I really enjoyed, and it's something that I can sort of get my family involved in as well. It doesn't always have to be me. So yeah, so my plan is, guys, fingers crossed, as long as you guys agree and you think that it's something that's could be good for the channel, is we're going to head out local towns all around the area. We'll just have a mooch about. We'll maybe have a bit of something to eat. We'll get chops into a few people, this, that and the other. I know this has been done by thousands of channels on YouTube, guys. It really has. It has been done by everybody. But after speaking to a few YouTube legends that have sort of advised me and said, yeah, Craig, go for it. Go for it. You know, because it's not always that easy just to get out on a camp, you know, with work and stuff like that. So yeah, so my plan is, folks, when I can, between the camping, and obviously I'll throw the odd beer review in, we'll go out on a mooch. So I've got a few places in mind. I've got, you know, thinking perhaps like Blackpool. I've got history in Blackpool. I used to live in Blackpool. Places like that, real. You know, we'll just jump on. Sometimes I'll be with my family. Sometimes I'll be by myself. So yeah, just drop down in the comments, folks, if you think that's going to be a good idea, and if you think it's something that I can do pretty well. So I don't know. I'm new to this mooching around like, so, but what I'm not new to, guys, is popping the top. So today's beer, we've got a bit of Tooth and Claw Cat Amongst the Pigeons Tropical IPA. It's a 5.1%, so actually quite a nice strength. Yeah, can pigeons and cats, as you could expect. Yeah, absolutely freezing cold. I put it in the freezer, guys, so it's freezing. So it's, yes. Let's give it a tap, folks. Let's give it a tap. Right, so without further ado, in popular fashion, let's pop the top. Boom. So let's give it a bit of a snifferoonie. Do you know? Not gonna lie, guys, I'm not getting anything. Not getting no smell, or, I mean, I have been down with a bit of a cold, so perhaps this might hinder this beer review, but I'm really not getting much, to be fair, folks. Let's go for this. Let's go for a slurperoonie. To be honest, guys, it's pretty bland. It is pretty bland. I mean, there is the flavour there of a little bit of tropical, I don't know what it is, maybe grapefruit. Perhaps a bit of grapefruit, that's all I'm really getting. I'm not getting any sort of pineapple-y or... Yeah, it is quite a bland taste for me, that. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not a terrible beer. It's not like sour, or it's not hoppy. It's really not hoppy. But again, folks, maybe it's because I've had a bloody cold the past few days, so that could affect this Podolski. However, bloody hell, like being on repeat. But yes, folks, can wise, Yeah, pretty quirky can, innit? Pretty quirky can. Christ, I'm spilling me words. I've only had 2 swigs. But as for flavour, guys, it's middle of the road, that. It's not unpleasant. It's actually almost tasteless. So, I'm not being funny. You can't really score it a bad score when it's almost tasteless, can you? You know what I mean? I mean, what you can say is it did cost me £3.4p for this can of beer. But it's not got the fruity elements that I've had from a lot of the others. But on its positive side, it's not giving me that, oh, Christ, you know, the real sends a shiver down your spine. So, yeah, what I'm going to have to do with this one, guys, is I'm going to have to do it again when I'm feeling fully refreshed. But, yeah, it's pretty plain. It's pretty plain Jane. But it isn't terrible. So, Cat Amongst, Tooth and Claw, Tropical IPA, 5.1%. Campski Geezers, if you've not tried it, get on it. Anyone else that's not tried it, drop down in the comments, because like I've said, folks, perhaps my taste buds and stuff aren't quite the same. We're having a cold and that. And so just let me know what you think of it if you've had this before. Say, it's not a terrible beer, but for me, it's just got no punch. It's got no, wow, like that flavour of tropical or anything like that. So yeah, it's quite disappointing for me, but I can't be too judgmental because of my cold and stuff. So we're going to hit the scores, guys. We're just going to hit the scores. So Cat Amongst Tropical IPA, 5.1. From me to you, absolute legends. See, I've got to be careful with this because obviously, like I've said, my taste buds aren't the best. So let's just have one more slurp, folks. Again, I can't really comment on session worthy or anything else like that because it's either my taste buds or that just doesn't taste of anything generally. So I'd be intrigued, guys. Just please put down in the comments if you've had that and just let me know what you're taking it as. But so for me, scores from me to you, absolute legends. I'm going to have to give that. I'll probably give it a 6.5. I will try it again because, again, it's not a sour beer, it's not hoppy. But once I get rid of this bloody cold, I will try that again and I will review the score on it. So we're going to give it a 6.5. I don't think that's a bad score, to be honest. But anyone else that's had that beer, please drop down in the comments and just let me know what you think about it. See if you can get any flavours from it, because yeah, for me at the moment, currently, it's quite bland. But even the smell, there was nothing there. So yeah, that wraps up the beer review, folks. So yeah, what's coming up on the channel, guys? We've got a camp. My next camp will probably be on, well, towards the end of March now. Location undisclosed. I did that mooch around with my son, which I mentioned before, folks. So I've got a roundabout there. So please, guys, again, help me get up to the 500 subscriber mark, and I promise I will do a stealth camp on there. 500 subscriber stealth camp on that roundabout. I know I keep promoting that, but that roundabout has got my name all over it, and what better way to do it is a celebration of having 500 subscribers. So guys, it might be in 2 years by the time I get up to 500 subscribers, but you never know, do you? Yeah, so big shout out to the Campski Geezers, all of you, absolute legends. Big shout out to Big Ginger in the Woods. I've been speaking to him on the phone before. He's just completed his new album, folks, Life of a Dustbin. So head over to Steve Fortune YouTube channel, Steve Fortune, Big Ginger in the Woods, and check out some of his tracks on there. I think he's on Spotify, things like that. So big shout out to him, mate. He's just completed his new album. So yeah, a few of the Kamsky Geezers feature on that album. I knew we'd have a good night tonight, pal. Big shout out to you, Onesie, as well. You know that, you bless. But yeah, happy days. That wraps up this beer review. This wraps up this video. Just before I do end the video, actually, sorry folks, is please hit down in the comments if you want to see me do some mooch about videos around my local area. We'll head out all over gaffs, different places and stuff like that. Confidence can only build, guys. Subscribe to the channel and all that jazz. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one.
Walking Man Sam. Shout out to Craig Johnson.